All right, let's get back to the party. Party hardy Yasuki Matsuhide saunters his way through the Scorpion Palace. He's dressed in a simple kimono, adorned with the mon of the Yasuki family, which is of course a carp and a the name of the flower I can't pronounce. Chrysanthemum. Uh-huh. He
Chrysanthemum.
enters the room with the rest of the guests and takes his seat. I don't know who's at the most honored guest seat today, but not you. Not Lee.
Obviously.
Some other brown-nosing nobody. So, we'll just leave it at that. Oh, Kodo Brown-Noser.
Oh, I hate that jerk.
We all do. Oh man, I forgot to do something during Ken's scene with his lord. Oh well, live and learn. So, yes, you guys are bestowed very fine food as you are it's laid out before you. And, you know, you're eating it, and much like Ken in real life, instead of showing appreciation to the food, you go, this food is quite adequate. Because you don't want people to think that you're a glutton and appreciate food too much. So, yeah. Food is consumed. People are happy. There's a lioness, a lady who has the bearing of a lion, but it's wearing a red and black kimono. Also sitting at the table, nomming on stuff. A man who has the bearing of a Tadakatsu is not present. But, you know, that's life, man. He's got a bunch of geisha houses he has to keep under control. And crack houses.
Oh, so Tadakatsu's gotten to the opium now.
Yes, I believe when we last left Zakotoshi, there was a farmer that you guys signed a contract with who was gonna start growing opium.
Right, I forgot about that.
I believe that was Jotaro's idea, but you know,
Yeah, it was
Tadakatsu
Jotaro's
very
idea,
skillfully made it his own.
Well, to be fair, there was kind of a big power opening there.
I mean, how could I not? And also, once again, you also have the honor of sharing a dinner table with the Shugenja known as Lee, who seems to have been friends with your other Shugenja buddy.
Whose name is Dai.
Whose name's Dai. Thank you, Chris.
Not that there's anything awkward about a Ronin named Dai in this town.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
That'd be weird.
And it's a good thing that no one really knows his face. Because there's a lot of people that would know who he is.
Yeah. I know it'd be funny if somebody at dinner mentioned Dai, not me, just be like, the fuck? Who? That charming Ronin who came into my household so many months ago? Who turned out to be me? Her eyes go crossed. But yes, it's quite weird to meet a Ronin Shugenja in the first place, and it's even weirder that two of them are like hanging out together. But you know, Ami.
Priest.
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, I was singing at the priest party.
Yes, thank you.
continue without me. I'll mute myself.
Ami throws a very fine party. You're all very much enjoying yourselves. And then somebody goads you basically to spill the beans on your Mahusukai story. And everybody wants to hear...
brag.
Sorry?
I'd probably embellish it a little bit more than the previous times this time round.
Oh, yeah. This is your, 7th retelling, so let's hear it. Ken, let's hear that story.
I was face down with one of 3 big burly zombies. This one seemed to be one of your clan, actually. Managed to bat the blade out of my hand. But in the end, it fell. And I rushed into the burning building. Stabbed that Maho Tsukai. And left him to burn.
Pardon me. Everybody claps. Did you mention that there was a scorpion among the zombies?
He was definitely in scorpion colors.
Did you happen to find a mon or any identifying features about this samurai?
I was a little bit more concerned with the fact that the dead were alive.
Anamia nods her understanding, but she looks quite worried. As Ogen has returned, but Katsui has not. But that's life.
The name just came up. Die.
Do you point that out?
You heard the name Mayushi Katsue.
Oh, Dai is not at the party.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's still...
Yeah, Dai knows everything, but he's not here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a filthy Ronin.
Yeah, right. I couldn't... for some reason, I thought you were coming along with Ogen.
Nope, thought about tailing along. Decided that seeing Ame would be too weird.
All I can remember is he was definitely a bushi, and he was wearing a mask that looked a bit like a scorpion's mouth.
No. And as she's suddenly struck with a great loss, the doors are opened, and the British butler introduces Lord Ogen and a very drunk man. Hey, it's an honor. And he is led to the table. He sits down. Food is presented to him, and he starts. Everybody goes, "Oh, Ogen, so good to see you again." Blah blah blah. Remember me? I killed the Maho Tsukai. You don't remember?
Really? I seem to recall you were in the fortress at the time.
Oh no, that was you saying that to Yoken.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I understand. I'm hard to follow at times.
I went all the way out on that dangerous mission and killed a Maho Tsukai all by my lonesome.
Weren't there 5 other people with you?
Oh, but they were all outside.
Oh. Well, I was not there, so I cannot say what is true and what is not. And obviously this middle scorpion is Ami. just to fill out the roster. Lord Yogan is Sir Rogan, because Ami's an actual lord. You honor my table with your presence. Please sit down, enjoy my generosity, everybody. Lord Yogan, a great hero who fell an entire band of Ronin bandits who were stalking the Twilight Mountains, and he fended off a whole army of zombies on top of that. He is a mighty hero of Rokugan. And everybody go, give some polite clapping, and yeah, life is good. That was an improper time to eat my pretzel. And, everybody exchanges pleasantries and conversations. Mr. Matsuhide, is there anybody at this table you wish to speak with?
Well, I definitely want to get a chat with Oaken. Wang.
Yes, he's a, very important guest. Everybody's eager to talk to him, but you do manage to pull his attention to you for a few minutes, and you can direct a conversation.
So, Oaken, I hear that you used to spend some time in Crablands.
Oh, yes, it's true. I once served on the wall with Hida Yakakao.
Was that your first experience with the dead?
I'm afraid it was only Oni I had the pleasure of dealing with during my time of service, but so
Truly something that requires Jade even more.
Yes, indeed. That precious greenstone saved me more times than I could count.
It saves many people defending the Empire.
And here comes the legendary Yasuki guilt trip. Yes, I suppose it does.
It's a shame that other Ronin may not have sufficient resources for them.
Oh, well. My friend of the crab, I believe you'll recall, I sent a goodly shipment of jades and ore towards your clan just last month.
Well, I heard. I also heard that both the unicorn and the scorpion got quite a bit as well. Perhaps even more.
Alright, roll your commerce once more against his etiquette, I suppose.
And avoid point it.
What was that, Chris?
And I get a free raise.
He's not very courteous. Yeah, and you very skillfully, present your case. And you're like, I saw you take those walls while I was within the castle of the Boar clan, and I certainly recognize those tactics as being very crab in nature. And much of your victory was owed to the experience that you earned on that wall, and you get through. And he concedes, and he promises to provide another shipment of jade towards Clearwater Village when his earliest convenience.
You are truly an honorable man, Odin-san.
Wink. He kind of gruffs and turns his attention back towards the party. Back towards people who want to pour honey in his ear.
Other than extort things out of him.
Yep. I can't wait till you start using your newfound power.
I might not use it much until I gain Insight Rank 3, in which case Intimidation becomes a Bugai skill, and I lose no honor. Now, for now, it's just more extreme cases. When I think I really need it.
Good stuff. So, after that conversation, shortly after, your course is lifted up by the servants and the new course is presented, and of course it's a 1-day-old fish and rice, and everybody goes, "Oh, well, thank you very much, but I believe I'm full." And, everybody takes the polite hint that dinner's over. And
Well, that's clever. I like it.
Yep. Emerald Empires is a pretty fly book.
Man, I love that book.
I mean, that's how you know that the proper greeting is, have you had any rice today?
Thank you, Ken.
F this, I'm out. Table flip.
And then
I learned that, and then I was just incredulous.
Then a ninja drops down from the ceiling and murders.
I knew there were ninjas in her fucking rafters.
The rafters are the
Always gotta check for the ceiling ninjas.
Yeah, you forgot, Ken. A rookie mistake.
Oh, I'm not a scorpion this time. I don't know those exist. Just a rumor.
Just a... Except for the Haruna
Idle
ninja.
peasant talk.
Pardon me, Chris?
I said idle peasant talk.
Idle peasant talk, indeed. And so the dinner comes to an end, and the guests are swept away, and Ami bids that Ogun stay just a while longer, and he does so. Oh yeah, I suppose C. Hadake was there, eating food. I forget that he's a character in the story.
Hatake.
Hatake. Matsuhide. So dreamy. So dreamy. Matsuhide, where would you like to rest for the night?
Good question.
Any place strike your fancy?
Well, I'd probably look for a good deal on lodging. Something not so much cheap as good value for what you're paying.
Well, hey, there is...
He is greedy, but he does not want to stay in a shithole.
I was about to say, the priest of Daikoku do provide a free lodging if you're willing to...
Oh, that sounds wonderful!
If you're willing to brave that. Yeah, man, if that's what you're into, they are more than happy to put you up for the night on a, what's it called, a takame mat?
Tatami.
Tatami mat, yeah. They roll a mat out for the corner and, a small, a very thin, even for a paper screen, a thin screen is drawn across your section of the building. And that's where that bro sleeps for the night. Then we go back over to Jotaro, who, unless he's found reason to exit the slippery eel, is still enjoying himself.
Indeed, I'm making good friends with these Ronin, to enjoying myself immensely, while endeavoring not to get, stupidly drunk and, make poor choices. Something I'm renowned for in this particular building.
Mm-hmm. You've been cursed by Lily, and you'll probably never gain void points from a geisha house again.
That makes sense. It's clearly a place of excess, not a place of balance.
You've had it too good in the past. Now it's just once you have heroin, the NyQuil just doesn't do it. But yeah, after some time,
So,
it's almost time that the geisha house starts playing Closing Time by Semisonic. And very few Ronin are left, except for mainly your group and one loud drunk asshole in the corner. And just before it's time to close, Ogun comes back into the room. He's pretty sober by now. Wasn't drinking much at the party, and he arrives, and you notice on his kimono, he's now wearing what looks like the Amon of the Scorpion clan. And he goes, "Boys, I have some news."
you're the new clan champion.
You caught me. And he rips off his face to reveal a mask. He goes, "Oh, the face was the mask the entire time." You're under arrest, Jotaro. Anyway, back to reality.
Holy shit, it's a Soshi magistrate. Clearly.
Oh yeah, the one-eyed dragon is still chasing after Tadakatsu.
I thought I got on his good side by burning all those firemen.
He believes you to be an honorable man. That poor naive.
Yeah, maybe you bought yourself a month or two.
Yeah. Kazu's not around to cover you anymore. Who knows? Anyway, back to this game. He says, "No, Lord Yogo has made the wonderful suggestion, the wonderful offer that, Toshi Rambo is very far away. And, winter's coming, so the roads are going to be really crappy. And taking that much treasure to Toshi Rambo would just be putting a big target on our backs. And she suggested, we're already here. The treasure's already here. The Scorpion served the Empress. So if I forked over all the money to the Scorpion, it's basically going to the Empress, right?"
There's certainly an argument that could be made for that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Anyway, I'm now a member of the Scorpion clan, and certainly anybody who helped bring this much money towards our clan, Lord Yogo claims would be more than welcome within the clan.
Huh.
You guys go, "Hey!" Of course, subject to review by her and a few of her peers, but...
Well, that's quite a sticky ticket. I'm sure a few of us have had some checkered past with the clans before.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. That's why the review process is being put in. So, dishonorable Ronin won't be part of the deal.
Very well.
Yeah, and you look over at Sao, who had his fun time with the geisha. Talked about his feelings, got a massage.
Mm-hmm.
That's all geishas do. So he came back,
Especially here.
especially
So reputable.
so reputable. And with a name like the Slippery Eel, what do you expect? He's been around for a while, and he looks very displeased with this turn of events, and sort of making a mental note of it as well. But yeah, that's the situation presented to you. Jotaro, I'm sure a Shugenja like yourself is always in great need. I can't imagine Lord Yoga would turn down your application.
Does he use my real name?
No.
Okay. Well, that could be true. I imagine if she wants me, that the offer would be more standing than not. Perhaps I should take my time to think about it. Last thing I need to do is to get a new master and then be immediately suggested I take some seppuku time.
That would be most unfortunate. And then, these servants take away the geishas that are currently entertaining you and bring in the day-old geishas. And everybody gets the subtle hint that it's time to leave.
Oh,
Hey, old geisha, that sounds pleasant.
never.
Many
I don't
meals.
recall being showed the door closing time before this establishment.
You're not in your ivory tower anymore.
Huh. I suppose I need to work out alternate arrangements for the remaining hours of the night.
Well, there's the Temple of Daikoku does have mats for people to sleep on. It's usually for the drunkards, though. And one crab samurai with a helmet from the gods.
That no one could steal if they wanted to.
You wake up and there's just like a pile
He's
of
a sound
people with...
sleeper, and there's like 7 ponies that are all tied to this helmet, dragging it away inch by inch.
Yeah, Matsuhide wakes up and sees that there's like 3 samurai on the ground who have obviously pulled muscles in their back trying to steal your helmet.
I'm going to have something particularly amusing that I've done just to make my stuff more secure. Okay, so I'm not wearing my armor while I sleep, obviously, but I put the helmet inside the armor, so it's weighing it down.
Very good, very good.
I find a reputable hotel, since this disreputable brothel apparently is interested in my company over the night.
Yeah, you go to the Fuzzy Peach Inn.
Yay.
Get a old Fuzzy Peach. Get your old room, head in, sleep, regain void
Nice.
points.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
A lot of emotions going right now, not a lot of focus.
The realm of dreaming, finds no rest for you tonight. You dream about the 1,000 years of darkness, and it's just all downhill from there.
Think about that earring I have.
Oh, yes, yes. Indubitably.
Realize that you're probably being watched right now.
Well, she apparently could watch me whether or not I had an earring, so whatever.
Yeah.
But now she can.
But now you're
talk to
aware
you.
she's watching you.
So tempted. She can see me anyways. What's the harm in talking to her? But that way lies madness.
You know, I just got the most ridiculous scene in my head of Lily and the other masters of the Kolot all like around the Oni's eye. I'm just like,
What's that fucker Jotaro up to?
he's in the old geisha house.
Oh, and he struck out.
They invited him to join the Scorpion clan. They're like slapping each other.
I'm their reality TV.
They were like, don't we like have an empire to topple or something? Like, commercial break. Come on. Priorities.
So yeah, I probably don't really get a lot of sleep. I just kind of stare at that earring, which, you know, weeks have gone by. I purified it as I would anything else that's touched dead flesh. Just kind of think about her.
What's
That first crush when you're a kid. Brutal.
Yeah, what's Jotaro's current feelings towards Lily?
Well, originally, when he found out there was hatred and he was going to cut her down, she cleverly skipped town, and he's tried not to think too much about her, but yeah, he's all sorts of torn and conflicted, and he just went into a brothel thinking this is going to be the first time in a while where things went, oh no, I guess I'm not that special anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's got some kind of deep and bitter feels happening right now.
Man. Good roleplay.
And he didn't think he'd be going back to this city. Or meeting. He's just having a lot of unpleasant circumstances related to his past coming back.
You know, those 3 a.m. texts to your ex, they're never healthy for you. But he's really thinking about making one.
Alright. You both get some sleep. One of you has more drunken Ronin around you than the other. But hey. Jotaro's not massively in debt. And Kenneth
Yes.
is. Yeah. But everybody wakes up in the morning. Some of them are refreshed and get ready to leave the wonderful Ronin paradise that is Zakutoshi. Anpo and Lee arrive and meet up with Jotaro. Lee, hyper aware of Jotaro's forlorn demeanor, but he manages. He doesn't really say anything about it, but he gives you the look that he's like, I know what's up, buddy. And
well, we came here because we were in due haste. I imagine it is perhaps time that we depart.
Then let us go. That's what Anpo says.
Anpo, how was your time in the city?
Walks off.
There used to be a really nice temple right there.
You point towards the crater. I'm sure they've done something with it since then. But
Put up some drapes.
yeah, there's a mosque there now.
There's just a big privacy screen around it. Oh.
All right, moving on.
Well played, Chris. You get a void point.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys, you travel on, and Matsuhide just happens to be on the same path, as if you guys were heading in the same direction to the same location. Weird RPGs.
Yasuki-san, what lies ahead of you now?
I have a very prestigious reward for my efforts.
I'm
Are you
glad
familiar with the last? Oh shit! Last.
100 Sans Dojo.
I've forgotten that. Have you heard of that?
has my character heard of the 100 Stances Dojo?
Why don't you fucking roll Bushido? Find out.
Really, Bushido, you think is the one that does that? All right.
Roll lore dojos. Hey!
Lore Dojos. It is.
Perfect. Yeah, you've heard of that shit. It's a very, the original founder had a duel against none other than Kikita himself. And in his land, he was known as the best duelist, but Kikita easily disposed of him. And so the founder asked his lord permission to wander Rokugan as a Ronin and perfect his art of the blade. So for many years, this guy traveled to all the greatest swordsmen. He trained under Kikita, he trained under Miyamoto, trained under everybody. And eventually he came to the realization that all swordsman styles are just different stances in like the one true form. And so he wrote all his learnings down onto scrolls, and those scrolls became the teaching for the 100 Stance Dojo.
Yes, there was once a great Ronin who founded a school based on his understanding of the different styles from the different clans all being one. And now samurai from all the different clans go there to study.
I am to go there to study.
I see. Well, you did well in Mahotsukai. I think you may do well in this endeavor.
I hope to not bring dishonor to my clan.
An admirable goal. And our 3 samurais and 1 monk go off on that path. They travel over the land, and the camera shows them heading into the sunset, and then the camera pans back towards Zakotoshi. And
I assume Onpo is yet to tell us anything about what we're doing?
Nothing.
All right.
Pursuing a Vision by Osano. The camera pans back to Zakotoshi, and then it, flips over towards an image of the crater which was left at Beiyushi's temple when the Kolot blew it up. So there's still...
Is that section of town known as Jotaro's Shame?
Yes. I love it, yes. And, I suppose, like, the hole's been filled in, and it's kind of like a, makeshift rock garden or something like that. They've tried to clean it up. There's a trembling...
Where the rocks are actually bits of temple.
No. And there's like
Very sad.
the Mon of the Scorpion Clan and Pebbles, and then they start to vibrate until the image is distorted, and out from the ground rises a large stone pillar made of a rock that looks like it's far darker than anything which resides in the soil underneath Zakotoshi. And our heroes, blissfully unaware of this event, head further into the sunset and into next week's session.